they still gotta have some signatures before he actually gets the contract. But 2 of them are local, I think, and then it got sent to Germany and come and get the head guy over there signed and come back. So he's very excited about this $8 million contract, and he's already ordered equipment. They gave him permission to go ahead and order pipe and all that kind of stuff. So things are looking good in that respect. So maybe we're gonna get our 100 jobs, but we won't have to split it overnight about that. He's talking about hiring 50 for day shift, 50 for the night shift. So as soon as he hires them and gets the 100 jobs, then we off the hook. That's what Janie said anyway. We off the hook. So that's good news. And he's so excited that he is gonna get this, and I think he will. From what I saw, I read the letter. He's now talking about extended stay motel, service station, Waffle House, strip mall, all that kind of good stuff. And so that leads me into the work session for the G1 sewer. We need to have a work session, not at the commission meeting, but a work session. What we're gonna do about the G1 sewer? Are we gonna extend the pipe? Are we gonna add more treatment facilities out there? And the pipe will handle anything that Mr. Gant puts in, and also anything that Mr. Gear puts in down the road of the place. But I'm not sure the treatment facility will, and so we need to talk about if we want to add some treatment facility or what. So that's what the work session needs to be about. We need to have that ASAP, like Wednesday if possible, if y'all can do that.
Before we can do that, I think we need to get a better guesstimate on how much money we have left in that big grant.
Well, we do, but I can get Jerry and Jane to this meeting.
We need that information.
They'll have that information if we get them, as soon as we can have it. I'd like to do it Wednesday if we can.
On the sewer, whenever this was complete and everything, wasn't we gonna turn it over to the board?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in just a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll still be in charge of it till
August the 31st.
Well, actually, the contract is September or something, Judge. We supposed to be employed by the 31st of September, the 12th or 13th. Actual contract is
September 11th was the last day on the contract.
okay. I hear something. Boynton is essentially through all the gaps that's been tied together. I'm not sure if he's tied into G1 mechanical tank, and I'm not sure it's tied into the treatment facility, but I think it is. But that's the only 2 places it's not tied, if it's not tied there.
They pressured the line.
It just designed, it's good.
It's good to go from one end to the other.
When I was down there last week, they were putting up the control panel for the treatment facility itself. So as soon as we can have a work session, we decide what we're gonna do. We get Jerry and Jane to come to it and give us how much money we got and what we need to do.
I got one more thing to add to that. I know there's a worldwide contractor that's looking at G1 and doing some research, some background checks on it, and they talking about they giving job to
KBR. Kellogg Brown, he mentioned the fact that he's working on a deal with him to get some more work, and that would hire more people, and so our 100 jobs looks like it's gonna be pretty safe.
They got us over the Mobile office and called me last week when we talked about something. They said they were doing a lot of background work on him, and things panned out. They thought they had some work with him.
Yeah, he mentioned that too. I forgot to say that.
That's another thing that you might want to start looking at that instead.
What's that?
This guy that's doing all this work down at McIntyre, he's talking about doing a workforce development initiative on his own, i.e. an apprenticeship program. We may need to talk with him.
Absolutely.
Because right now, the commissioner said he needs 100 craftsmen probably within the next 2 years. Pipe welders, pipe fitters, equipment operators, riggers.
All we need to do is talk with him. We can, what we can do is be a source
Yes.
of that type labor for him,
Right.
for programs that already exist.
But I've been in some conversation with some other people and,
Judge, do you have contact information for him?
Yeah.
I'd like to get it before I go.
okay, he's in Jacksonville today, but he'll be back in Mobile tonight.
Okay.
Head up to him earlier today.
You see if they got maybe buying the land down there, what county owns.
He mentioned that, and as a matter of fact,
We're not gonna talk about it.
we're not gonna talk about it until October the 1st, but,
October 27th.
27th? Okay. We'll tell you why, don't we?
We have our reason.
But he
They don't
is,
want us to know. They don't want us to know.
That's right.
ain't
I'm
nothing
not
going,
gonna tell you.
ain't nothing going on till then.
Okay, so we're gonna have a work session Wednesday.
Yeah, at 10
What
o'clock,
time?
if
10
that's
o'clock?
suitable, all y'all. And Ashley, you and Miss Williams are invited.
That's the 12th.
Yeah.
We need to do that this
What time?
10 o'clock.
Done here.
Judge, before y'all adjourn, do y'all want me to go call Jamie and somebody, y'all talk to them about that change order or?
We just talked to him,
Okay.
You can't make no,
You can't do a resolution for him to the next.
right. Y'all know what G1 stands for? Anybody know what G1 stands for?
you won't know, I really don't.
You know what it stands for? Anybody? God first. That's what it stands for.
That's good.
That's very good.
He's got a story.
Yeah.
I thought it real good.
That's great, I'm glad you did that.
Is he, the guy that's over there, any kind of part owner?
All I know about it is Floyd owns it, and I think his wife is really the power behind the throne.
His wife is the president, no. His wife is the president.
That's what I thought.
That's what I heard, she's a big CPA.
Yeah.
I don't know who she is.
She's a-
Never seen her.
I have, I've met her. But, Floyd is he gave her that title to get her out of his act.
That's all I got to do.
Anything else, Commissioner? Alright, it's been a long day, but
I got
Oh, I'm sorry.
one thing, and I didn't put it on here, I forgot it until we started talking about it. I missed it Sunday the other day, Bush, you got it, we're gonna get property now. When the plan was put there, it belonged to Mr. Thompson died before we ever had the first election. He's been asking me to haul him dirt for rent, and I told him I couldn't do that. And he wanted $100 an election, just like we paid for our houses. I told him I didn't feel like we could do that, because we supplying electricity, and we supplying portal lit, air conditioning and all that, where the fire departments furnish that when we go to the fire department. And he won't know if we can pay him $50 an election and go back and start from the time he got the property, which would have been the first election after we moved the thing up there, because Mr. Thompson never owned it after we moved it up there. I told him I'd bring